Hello and thank you for watching. I'm Ashley Van Dyke with Advantage Software, and on today's video, Block Group Macro, I'm going to show you a group macro set that puts all of your block management controls in one place with one keystroke. I'm in Eclipse and I've opened a file. I'm going to use this file to demonstrate the Block Group Macro. First, I'm going to go to my User Settings, Edit tab, Macros. And you see that the block group macros are at the beginning of the list here. They all start with open curly bracket, block, colon, and this means that they'll all be operated together when you use the assigned keystroke. This group macro gives you the option to copy, divide, paste, read, separate, write, and cut within a file, all using the same keystroke. By default, this keystroke is Hyperkey B. However, you might not be a Hyperkey user. If that's the case, you can simply add a standard keystroke to use. To do that, highlight Block C, Copy Selection to Clipboard, click Edit, and then click the Speed key button. Choose Standard, click in the keystroke box. Don't click the drop-down list, just click in the box, and then type in the new keystroke that you'd like to use for this command. I'm going to choose Control-Shift-Alt-B and press OK. And now you see that I have a standard keystroke as well as the Hyperkey keystroke listed. I'll press OK. And you see that now both of these keystrokes are also listed next to the macro name. Either keystroke now will operate this group macro. And since it's a group macro, using the single keystroke, I'll be able to choose from any of these commands. I'm going to press OK and OK. I can highlight text. Now, when I hit Hyperkey B, or the standard key that I selected, I get all the options to copy, divide, paste, read, separate, write, and cut. For all of these commands, except for read, you do have to have text selected. I'm going to choose read first, and it should allow me to choose my block files. And you see that here, I do have the contents of my block folder. Next, I can highlight text, and you can do that either by clicking and dragging or using Hyperkey M or standard key F7. Once you've highlighted text, hit the command for the block group macro, and if I select C, I can copy the text, and if I move to a different location, I can use the block group command again and hit P to paste. And you see that that new information has been pasted into the document. Again, I can highlight text, hit the block group command macro, and I have the option to cut. And if I move my cursor to a different location, I can block group command again and hit P to paste. And those paragraphs get put right there where my cursor was. Additionally, in the group block command window, you do have the option to divide. What that does is divide your current file into two separate files. I'm going to highlight text. I'm going to choose Hyperkey B, and this time I'm going to choose divide, and I'm prompted to give the file a new name. I'm going to call it File Division, and I'll press OK. And you see that only the text that I had highlighted remains in the document. So all of the text that I did not have highlighted when I divided the file has just been removed and separated into its own file called File Division. And so I'm going to hit my block group command once more, and I'll choose Read. I'll go to my job folder, and I can choose the File Division file. And you see that all of this text has come back because I've simply read it in using the block group command. Again, I can highlight text, use the block group command, and this time I'm going to choose Separate. I'll give this separated file a new name. I'll call it File Separation and press OK. And the section of text that I had highlighted has now been separated into its own file, and it's been removed from this file. And so the difference between division and separation is that when you have text highlighted and you operate the division command, only the text that is highlighted will remain in the current document, The rest of it will be transported into a new file with a name that you've selected. When you choose Separate, the text that you do have highlighted is separated into a new file that you name and specify. So Division and Separate offer you great options depending on what you need to do with the text that you have highlighted. Additionally, when I mark text and press my block group command, the last option that I have is Write. Write is similar to Divide and Separate in that it does copy the text that you have highlighted to a new file. However, it does not remove it from the current file. I'll choose Write. And you see that the text I had highlighted remains in the file. However, it also appears in the file that I created called Written File. And so all of these options, copy, divide, paste, read, separate, write, and cut, are available using a single command. And that is under Settings, Edit, Macros, and it's called block, copy, divide, paste, read, separate, write, and cut. All of these macros together form the group macro that's operated when you use the default Hyperkey B or any other keystroke that you've assigned. And don't forget that if you're not a Hyperkey user, you will want to come in here and assign a standard key. That way you'll be able to make use of this great tool. Thanks for watching this video. As a reminder, Advantage Software offers anytime support 24/7. Tech support can be reached with any question anytime, including weekends and holidays at 772-288-3266. Email support is also available at support@eclipsecat.com. Thank you for watching. Please hit the thumbs up button and subscribe to our channel and turn on notifications so that you'll be notified when we publish new content in the future. Thank you so much and have a great day.